Hello, this is Clarity Design, and I'm going to show you how to use the Perspective Grid tool, which is in Adobe Illustrator 5.5. We're just going to have a very quick look at this. It's a very simple tool to use actually when you get used to it, but when you first click on the graph tool, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So let's just have a look at that. Okay, so the graph is a little bit altered from how I've been playing around with it to when you'll first see it. Basically, you can use any of these little white handles to change what's happening with the perspective tool, to change how it looks, and get it set up so that you've got the perspective view that you want. So if you had an image of a house, you wanted to get the text to go down the side, you can set this up so that it goes down the side of the wall, as you set the grid up however you want. In this case it doesn't really matter, so I'm going to leave it as it is. I want this go to town to appear on the orange side, so I've got the orange side selected there. If I have the blue side selected, it will attach to the blue side, and the same with green, it will attach to the floor. So we've got the orange side selected, and what we're going to do is just going to go to the perspective selection tool. I'm going to pick that object up. As soon as I pick it up, it attaches itself to the side. I can resize it, scale it, I can play around with it. There's a couple of options under the right click that you should be aware of in case you want to do something that I don't cover in this tutorial, and that's basically it. I suppose the only other thing is getting rid of the perspective tool again after you finish with it, so I'm happy with that design as it is now. I'm going to use that as it is, so I want to get rid of this grid from my viewport. It's easy to do if you're on one of the perspective tools. You just click on the cross, but if you're not on one of the perspective tools, so if you're not on one of the grid tools, then you can't get rid of it. It doesn't matter how many times you click on that cross, it's not going to go. You've got to remember to go back to this tool, and then it should go away first time you click. Okay, so that's how to get rid of the grid again, and it leaves you with your perspective text or your perspective object to place onto your wall or to take into another tool, like Photoshop. So there you go. This has been Clarity Design. I hope that's been helpful.